Amanda Gladwell was 16 years old when she gave birth to her daughter Rebecca Lynn Bowersox. This is teen pregnancy from both the mother's side of the story and the child's who grew up with a teen mom.
When I was younger, I thought that only girls that were easy and that slept around and that were just the bad girls, the girls that always got in trouble. I thought that those were the girls that got pregnant. I thought that doesn't happen to girls like me. I go to church every Sunday. I make good grades in school. You know, I'm in all honors classes. I thought that doesn't happen to girls like me. This is the first guy I've ever slept with. That's not going to happen. You have to sleep with a bunch of guys and I mean, in reality, I knew that that's not the way that it works, but I just thought, there's no way that's going to happen to me. I raised her pretty much by myself. The only time that they had her was when I was at school or at work. If I went on a date, Becca went with me. If I went out with my friends, Becca went with me. Had I not had her so young, I mean, I probably would have gone to college or I would have gone into the military, which was a big option for me. I couldn't understand how other girls my age that had babies, I couldn't understand how they could leave their kids or give them to someone else or expect someone else to raise them. That was just, I couldn't understand it at all. So.
I think the hardest part for her was probably just having to give up for like everything that she wanted, you know, giving up the stuff that she might have wanted to be, giving up her going to college and getting a scholarship and being able to have like a good job. I think that was sort of hard for her to give up, but she gave it up to be a mom because she felt that she feels like, you know, she's the one that brought it upon herself and she's not just going to leave a kid, you know, who it was her fault for having. It's weird because everybody thinks that she's my older sister. Like, I've had guys at school ask me for her number because they do think that she's my older sister and we'll be walking around. And I know people have like said, oh, it's so sweet of you to take care of your little brothers and sisters, because they just think that we're all siblings because she looks so young and she's just younger than most. And I've got friends who their dads are 73 and their moms are like 50 and my mom's young. And most of the other moms are like really old and stuff, so I'm sort of lucky to have a mom like that because like not necessarily that we get along more, but it's just easier because she's closer to my age, so she understands more, I guess. I think it's funny though because like she's very mature for her age. Like, she acts more like one of the older parents. She's very strict, but like just because she's younger, she doesn't let us get away with everything. Like most parents, even if they are, you know, older, most old parents are like still trying to keep everything right, but these young parents who are having kids now just, you know, sort of let them walk all over them, and she won't do that. Just because she's young, she still sort of like takes care of us the way that she knows that we should be raised.